my God. Okay, we're here. I don't know what I did. Hi, Michelle. I have no idea what I did. Um, I had it set, I guess, for 8:30 this morning. Then I switched it to PM, 8:30 PM, 5:30 PM. So I don't know what I did, but you're here. So I don't know what I did. I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna do this live. Debbie, my God.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We had really, 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 really you, me, and my ex to me was really good this week. Okay. So and then we have
Mm-hmm.
Match Me Abroad. So so we have Match Me Abroad. Hi Gwen. Hi Sweet Potato. I don't know what I did, but thank you guys for coming in. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Match Me Abroad. I really want to start with Match Me Abroad.
Okay. Who you
All right.
want to talk about?
Stanenka. Hi, Claudia. Stanika. You know her. Stanika.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Susan. I don't know what I did. When I came in and I didn't see Susan, I didn't see Gwen. I said, what did I do? I just need help, okay? I'm a busy, busy woman, okay? I'm sorry. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry. I've got enough on my plate these days. So, Stanika, what do you
Mm-hmm.
think about Stanika? What do you think about this episode with her?
I thought this her segments were good. Um, but what I want for her, I don't think her first real relationship should be with somebody from Morocco. Period, point
I don't
blank.
either.
Um,
I don't either.
I feel like she should get as much dating as possible over there, and then come back to the States and find somebody.
But
If
how
she's
are
into
you?
the Moroccans, she can find somebody that's stateside.
Yeah, but okay. How are you dating if you've never had a date and you don't know what's expected on the date? Now she had uh Nardine who brought her the flowers, who was a tour guide, and he was
Mm-hmm.
taking her on a tour of the city. Then she
Mm-hmm.
goes on this next date with Salah. She
Mm-hmm.
likes the fact that he's got a package, which he did. I did pick that up too. He's got a package. He's muscles, but then his brother shows up, looks like he's interrogating her. Then the mom shows up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, what kind of damn dating are you doing?
Well, Nina was right. With it, sometimes with Arabs, you will meet their entire family just because the when you marry into an
To the
entire
family.
family.
But
But
you should have known they were going to show up if you go into a family restaurant.
true. But here's my thing: you had problems with the mom and the brother. I had problems with Salah. You saw how he spoke to
Thank
his
you.
mom. That's
Yes.
how he gonna speak to you, Stanika. You got me calling her stinky. That's how he's gonna talk to you. Just like even the interpreter was a little caught off the back foot. That's not usual. That was an odd situation. I think y'all just need to chalk that up and get out of there. But based on the preview, she's gonna go on the motorcycle and get her cooter twittered, and and it is what it is. Go ahead, Stanika.
I'm just, yeah, okay. But
But what
he
I
says
really
that,
want her to do, I want her to put on some clothes.
me too. And he says that he expects American women to be beautiful and independent.
Which
Okay.
means he thinks that she's not attractive.
Yes. And then the brother's going to ask, what do you do for a living? If you have these questions, he goes, well, my brother's going to ask, why don't you ask her the questions? I mean, then, first of all, that's the first date,
Hmm.
where are you from? How are you finding Morocco right now? Um, you
They
know,
don't care about that. She's not aesthetically pleasing to them, so they want to know what they could get out of her. Like, you gonna be able to support my brother when he go over there, and then bring us over too?
okay, but they have a family restaurant.
And
Okay. All right. All right.
it's in
So
Morocco. Enough said. If I gotta put up with Stanika, she gotta be able to do something for me and my bro.
Okay, so we
I'm just
I'm
saying.
sorry, hold on a second. Um, I'm just answering, girl. That's just so. Oh God,
Mm-hmm.
what about Natalie? Natalie,
She getting on my last nerves. You don't know
what?
how to be sexy. Oh, I'm so shy. I can't do this. But yet,
Hey,
you
sister.
hi. She doesn't know how to behave on a date. She's so shy. She doesn't want to upset her parents. But you don't know how to be like sexy, but you know enough to bring a man that you just met back to your hotel and up to the pool, ask him to strip down and get in to the agua and swim. So you know all of that. You know all of that. Okay, girl.
Okay, my thing is, she says that Stewart, whatever his name is, the first. He asked her if she wanted to go get food.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss the food part, or was it just alcohol?
Maybe
Hi,
that's
Black
his.
Hat. How
Hi.
are you, sweetie? Did I
Maybe
miss
that's
the
his food.
food?
That's his food. That was the production budget. Some rum.
Okay, so he says the view is beautiful. He
Mm-hmm.
thinks she's voluptuous. So what does that mean? He
She
didn't
got
like her
t-
shape, or she was too big for him.
no. She got titties.
She's got what?
Titties. She's short. She's petite, and she got titties.
She's
So
not petite. She's petite in height, but
that's
there's
what I
nothing.
mean. She's
Oh,
short,
okay. All
and
right.
she got
All right.
titties.
All right. All right. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
So she brought him back. Then she got nervous because her mom was in her head and she got sleepy. She showed him her phone. Do
Mm-hmm.
you want to call it? I'm sleepy. No, you're not.
She's
Uh,
not sleepy. She's a cock tease.
that's what she is. Thank you. She was all on the back of the motorcycle and everything. Okay, that's like a nightcap, except for he wanted it to go further, either a night or long distance. He was going to see what happened.
He came
What?
back after production left.
Ooh, you think?
She
I
travels for
was,
business.
I
He
was
came back
thinking that
after
too.
production.
I was thinking that too. What about Harold?
Harold, I wasn't mad at the segments this episode.
Nope. And the outfit they put him in was just suited
Yes.
him.
And Katarina knows how to handle him.
Yes.
She's firm, but
She's the
but
same height, both.
oh Lord have
Hi,
mercy.
Colleen with the K.
She is a good job, a good height for BJ's though on
Oh my
him.
God.
But what I would have liked to see on Stanwar was some nipple piercings and
That
better
back
teeth.
tattoo was
The tattoos were
amazing.
real nice. The tattoos were because he had like a piece of a woman's eye looking at you from his back. Like I like that. But I would have liked some nipple piercings and bring him to the States and let him get some good teeth. Let him get some veneers.
Nipple piercings?
Mm-hmm. And
Oh
maybe
my
a Prince
God.
Albert. Because if he's sending her that he like cum shot music, I'm like, okay, let's go all the way, boo boo.
See, that's what I thought he said, but she was like, maybe there's no, that's not what you mean. I said, no, that's what he means. He likes.
He like cum shots. Okay.
So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Harold looking, but Teresa told him that what he was boring. He's not her type. And did you see her? To me, she had no room to talk at all. She's not
Her
an
teeth
attractive
were
woman to me.
horrible.
Her
Yeah,
teeth were, thank you. She wasn't attractive to me.
no, she could have just said, I don't think we have chemistry. You're such a nice person. Thank you for taking me out. But let me look for the next, Joe Blow that'll take me to get my K1. Thank you.
Thank
But she was
you.
just mean to him.
So it really wasn't nothing. I'm serious. I'm hearing thundering and I heard
Mhm.
lightning. Mark, 44, Phoenix. He said he wished he would have researched Morocco a little bit, love life in Morocco. Why didn't you? Because what you're looking for in Morocco, he's thinking he's going to go get a Moroccan woman because he said that they're family oriented and independent. No, they like a man that's going to take care of them. They will raise the kids, but they don't want to go to work.
But here's the thing, right? He said he wanted family oriented and independent, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as he gets to Morocco and finds out that it's against the law to be dicking down the bitches there, right? All of a sudden, he wants somebody to pay 50% of the rent. This is an excuse. He wants to get a trip over to Thailand. Yeah, yes. He's a sex tourist, and I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. And Nina put him in his place, and he said, no, but that's an old-fashioned way of thinking. That's like, no, that's not what we do in America.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, you in Morocco.
But where are you going to find somebody young and financially independent? Really? Unless they are a rock star model, where are you going to find that at?
But unless even though in that culture, they're still going to be living at home if they're not married and they're in their 20s. So he's just asking for the impossible to be a dick.
But he's not getting any. Then they set him up with the her name is Sanaya. Sanaya.
Is that next week?
Yes, we'll see. She's 24 years old. He's 44.
And he gonna be asking, can you pay half the rent? Get out of here. And does he not know? He want this person to come over. Does he not know that they're going to be checking his background, see if he got a job, if he got savings, and that he got enough money to pay for the K1 visa process, and that he got to be responsible for this person for 10 years, at least 10 years or more?
Yeah.
Like, do you not know? You think you just like renting out a puss?
That's what he thought he was going to do. You need to go to Colombia for that. You don't go to Morocco. You go to Colombia, or you go over to the Ukraine.
I want to send him to Thailand and let him go sleep with a girly boy.
He needs to go to Thailand.
Let him go with a girly boy. That's what he deserves.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's everything that happened on Match Me Abroad. It was, to me, it was a snooze fest.
Wait, did we go through all of them?
Yep.
Stanika. Oh yeah, we did. Damn.
It was a snooze fest. Now,
except for Mark, he was just aggravating.
Mark was aggravating, but I was happy with what they showed for Harold this week. So I was going.
Yeah.
What's the Stinker?
I was happy with Stanika's segments too.
Okay. I guess
Did you see how she wrapped up her passports in sanitary napkins?
Yes.
That was so funny.
She said tampons. She said she wrapped them up in tampons. I'm like, stupid bitch. That's a pad. That is not a tampon. That's a pad. And why are you wrapping it up in? Why?
The room probably didn't have an in-room safe.
Okay. All right.
So I gave her credit for that.
Okay. So no. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna definitely touch a pad that I see that's not just out of place. I'm gonna want to know what you're hiding me. So that's just me. Okay. That's just me. Okay. Now, you, me, and my ex.
Mm-hmm. I was in and out on this, but I'm gonna try to tag along. Go ahead.
Okay. So, your girl Elodie has had surgery.
She had the surgery, and that bitch didn't call her.
She called him twice when she got home from the hospital. Then again, he still didn't answer. She's talking to Darion, but this is what I need you to explain to me, because I rewinded three times. He said he understands why she's insecure because of the best man, and they both were married. Is he saying he slept with the man? That's how he cheated?
What? I didn't hear that. Look, and I got to go back and watch this mess. He said that because of the best man?
He was standing by the window. He goes, that's why they're in the position they're in now. And he feels responsible. Something about the best man, and they both were married. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you telling me you slept with a man, girl? I rewind that 3 times and I couldn't get it. And then I wrote it down and I was hoping you heard it.
Oh my God, no. And I remember that conversation by the bed as well.
He was
Maybe
standing
he's
by the
saying
window
that
like this.
maybe he was saying that he still thinks that he's the best man for Elodie, but look at the mistake that he made.
I don't know. You're covering this tomorrow, so I'm going to listen to what you have to say because
Oh my
I'm thinking.
God.
But then she said that she was, they're coming home, and she says that when they're going to the hospital, she was
Mm-hmm.
saying that she doesn't feel that DeAndre is ready to be a stepdad or whatever, and you
Mm-hmm.
know, um, to me, I still don't get it. I said, let Darian take care of the baby. DeAndre
Mm-hmm.
been dicking you down this whole time. You don't think he can take care of you after your surgery? So then she's got the feeling that he's in Atlanta. Lo and behold, where is he at?
But didn't
In
I tell
Atlanta.
you? Didn't I tell you?
What in
Or what the
Atlanta with
mm-hmm.
Rowan? Hi, Danny. So he's in Atlanta with Rowan, and
Mm-hmm.
Rowan tells him that have you talked to her? And he says, she goes, okay, tell me in 2 weeks or so after she's mad because you haven't called. She goes, what you really need to decide on if you're ready for this. And she said he needs to mature and grow up. He's 26, Rowan's 26, um, Elodie's 28, and her ex is 32. Then he comes back with the fact that she already has what he's looking to achieve, which is a wife and which is a kid. The problem is, you knew she had been married, you knew
Mm-hmm.
she had a kid, and you still chose to get in a relationship.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
He's making excuses at this point to break up with her.
You think
That's
that's what
all
he
it
is?
is. Yeah. He's trying to find things that are wrong with her. And because Rowan and Elodie don't well, Rowan doesn't think he's mature enough, and Elodie doesn't trust him with the most precious thing in her life, which is her child.
Mm-hmm.
And both of the women are like, well, you got to meet her ex-husband, and he doesn't want to do that. Like, he
Nope.
doesn't want to have a mature relationship because he's still hitting and quitting it.
But
And I
she's the
think
one that's allowing it. But you have him coming over, and then he said he doesn't know he was ready for that because then if it doesn't work, he's got hearts that are broken. But you're
no,
still
that's what
going
she
to her.
said. That's what Elodie said. He
But he
don't
said
care
it
about
too.
that.
He
He
said it
did.
too.
See, because
Yes.
I was in and out on them. I think he's probably just repeating what Elodie said because it sound good. I don't think he has the emotional maturity to realize what he's doing, because I feel like Elodie started off as a hit it and quit it, but it was real good and he was probably in a drought, so he went back and kept going back, and she was like, okay, this could be something, and he's like, yeah, she's opening up for me, so whatever. And then she started talking serious. And now all of a sudden he's trying to backpedal.
But she herself said that she trusts Darian to take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you're with this guy, but you're going to have your ex-husband give you a shower, wipe your ass, and everything else, but you're letting the other man dick you down. I got a problem with this. I really
I
do. I
don't.
have a problem.
I don't. Because here's why. Here's why. He disrespected the fuck out of her this entire season with Rowan.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm gonna
But how
go to
did
the man that took care of me after I had my child, where I was probably
well, this
having a
is her
problem
second
peeing.
surgery she's had, and he's taking care of her.
Right. So basically, that's the father of my child. And like she said, he's wiped my ass. I don't think DeAndre does much of anything for her. I'm gonna go with,
Except
if I'm going under the knife, whether it's elective or not, I'm gonna go with the person that I trust. Yes, her Darian cheated on her, but if the worst happened to me, he got my child. And I know
yep,
I could trust him with my child.
yep, and that's what he said when he was at the hospital. Then he invited a friend to come over there. I don't know who the hell she was.
That was Zoe. That
Zoe.
was the, yeah.
Oh, is that the one that they met? She looks so different.
Bad lighting.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, who the
Mhm.
hell is this? Okay, so then she's even asking, if DeAndre's coming, and he said no. He said he'll be there later on or in a couple of no. Okay, um, got it, got it. Okay, what else did we? Oh, you were in and out. So that's basically
Mhm.
it. That's basically it. But you got to tell me if he's
I'm gonna
saying,
listen for it.
yeah, you got to tell
It's
me
when
that,
they were in the
please.
bedroom, right? And she
Yeah,
couldn't
so
reach
he's
him on the
standing by the
phone.
window, and she had tried to call him twice. Then
Hmm.
she tried to call him, I guess, later on that day or next day, and he still didn't pick up. So now her mom is coming to help take care of her for a couple of months. And you'll see with the previews, the mom even asked her, "Why isn't your boyfriend here taking care of you?" The
Oh my
mom
God.
even wants to know that. So, yeah. So we have them. Then we have Chantel, Jennifer, Danielle, and Josh. I'm so sick of Chantel and her jealousy. And, so they go out for a girls' night, but before they leave, they have shots in a nipple
Mhm.
glass. Girl, I gotta get me those. I'm serious. I gotta get those. But I gotta get those. Um, so I was like, wait a minute. But then again, I thought about if they got titties, they have to have a penis because I ain't sucking out of no nipple. So I'm gonna go find me some penis shot glasses. Is what I need. Penis shot.
Yeah, those are more oriented to lesbians, I think.
Yes. So I need some penis shot glasses. So I said I gotta find me some of those. So they have shots before they leave. Chantel drives them. And then she was probably home maybe 10, 15 minutes. She
Mhm.
starts calling. Some guy turned 21. He's there. So they're singing happy birthday and doing shots. She's calling and want to know who's that over there? Who's that you having shots with? And then she says that bars are for single people to go out and hook up and they're looking for sex. Then we find out that Josh, when he was married to Jennifer, she would go out with her friends, and Chantel was one of the friends, and that's who she started sleeping with.
Yep, that's why Chantel is so upset because I think Jamal and I discussed this. She cheated with Jennifer on Josh, and that's what broke up their marriage.
Not the glass. Sherry bought me a lighter. The dick, I mean, the penis lighter. I have it. She didn't buy me a penis. Did she buy me? Oh, she did. I have it. I have it. Isn't but I keep using the penis lighter.
Oh my God.
I got a penis lighter. Okay, so but and then Danielle really went in after her. She told her, you even Josh tried to tell her with the calling, it's a little
Hmm.
bit too much. And then she
Sure.
sits up and wait for them. They came home at 2:30. The bar closes at 2. It took them whatever length to get and leave. So she was home at 2:30.
Hmm. Yeah.
And she's up eating a goddamn sub sandwich.
Chantel knows how you get them is how you lose them.
They took your lighter at the airport. Girl, let me get my lighter. Let me show you my damn lighter. What the hell? God.
Wow. They took that for kicks. Oh no. Is it really a penis?
You got
I
to.
mean, do it
There it
look
is.
like one? Oh. Oh my.
It's a
Light it
penis
up. I want
lighter.
to see how it light up.
And then you flip it this way. I had to put some more lighter fluid. I told you I've been using
Uh-huh.
it. So you flip it this way and it lights. I got to put some more fluid. And it
Oh.
vibrates. Listen.
No way. So it's multi-purpose.
Girl, this is my penis lighter. Okay. So,
Let's call it Idris.
okay. This is Idris. And it has
And there
the
you
ridges.
go.
Look.
Where's Drea? This is
Look.
our showing of Idris.
Look. It's got
Oh,
the
it's all
ridges.
veiny. Oh
Look.
my. And
Look
look
the
at the
tip.
little
Look, look,
hood.
look, look, look. You put the lighter fluid in there.
Hi, Idris.
Hi. Oh, wait a minute.
That's the closest you gonna get.
No, it's not either. Okay, look. Hold on. We're gonna put the rose.
No, we're not. No simulations, please.
So that's what, yeah. Uh, that's what Sherry got me when we were in Vegas. She bought us all one. Oh my God. Um, so Josh says he's cool with them going out. Chantel is a little brat. She's getting on my nerves. And you know, like I said, just like you got her, it's the way you're gonna lose her. She says that Jennifer's first, you know, gay encounter was with her. So, and she's always been attracted to men. So if they're not together, she knows that Jennifer has already told her that she's going to go back to a man.
Well,
and didn't I tell you in your live that that Jennifer went and talked to an attorney?
Yeah. She want to know her rights.
She want to know
with
her
the
rights.
little baby.
Yep. So other than that, there was really nothing that was going on because Josh is laid back. And even he said it. He said he wasn't even concerned when Jennifer would go out. And I guess he should have been.
Well, no, he has trust.
Yeah,
he has trust in his partners, and Chantel doesn't.
You're all equipped. Their insecurities is what it is. She's insecure. And because you know you got with a married woman, but you're talking about bars are for people that are single. Bitch, you were going out with Jennifer when she was married. Shut up. Stop being a little fucking party pooper, calling all the guys, and then FaceTiming, not just calling. Then she's going, well, what if something happens? You got diabetes. She's going to be too drunk. Girl, you making excuses.
But she's with a nurse.
Yes. Well, the nurse is the one with diabetes.
Oh, she the one with diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then she says that, she said, you know, because they can have fun at home having drinks, watching soccer, she said, or something with me and Josh. Josh don't give a shit if they go out. He doesn't care. He doesn't. So let it go, Chantel. You're about to find yourself out, and they're going to take that baby out. Okay.
She can get visitation though, but technically, biologically, that's Chantel and Josh's baby.
But I don't know if Josh signed away his rights or not. I don't know.
But I think Jennifer said that she signed a birth certificate.
She signed a birth certificate. But my question is, did Josh sign away the rights to that child?
I don't think so. Because they didn't even really go into that. They were more focused on whether the child was going to call him daddy or not. When they really should have paid attention to the legalities of him donating sperm.
That's what I need to find out. He donated sperm, but we know it's his kid. It's Chantel's kid. And you look at it, Jennifer is just a step parent. But Josh is biological and show is. My question is, why didn't Jennifer have the baby? Why Chantel?
Maybe Jennifer was like one and done.
Okay, maybe
she got a mommy makeover after her first kid, and she was just like, I'm not doing that no more.
Now, you know what I meant to take a picture of when the camera was behind Jennifer? Did you see her tracks? How he didn't cover her?
She just looks a hot mess. Her clothes, her hair, everything has just been looking a mess this season. And she thinks she looks so cute.
Yep, Danielle to me is gorgeous. She's natural. She's a natural beauty to me. And
even Chantel is good looking.
Yep.
It's just that she doesn't get all frou-frou. But if we were to plaster some paint on her, she would be like really, really pretty. But she's just stripped down, but she has a good figure. She have beautiful thick hair. You see how thick
Yes,
Chantel hair is?
yes, yes.
Oh my God.
But I keep remembering Chantel is, what is she? Chantel is 30. Wait a minute. How old is Chantel? She 28 or 32? No, she's
I don't
28.
know.
Jennifer is 41. Josh is 38. Danielle is 32. Chantel is 28. I can't remember. I'm
Oh.
gonna have to pay attention. So then we have, I gotta show y'all this picture because I want to know what the fuck am I looking at here. Okay, let me take this comment down.
Oh.
What the fuck is this? Is that a ding ding? Look at this. Did
Oh
they
my
not shave their bush?
God.
Look at this.
Who are you talking about? Because Lauren seems to have a very large clitoris.
And look at April.
April just got a fat puss.
But look, don't it look like she have a ding ding down there?
I think Lauren looks more like a ding ding than. Oh Lord, this is just bad camera angles. Wow.
Look at that.
Oh Lord.
And then look at this. She looks like she needs to girl, look like she's got look at I'm sorry. I can't be seen like this on TV. I can't.
I don't know. How did you get this picture? My God.
First, when they were coming out, I had to keep stopping it so I could get it. Then when they walked in, it got dark, so you couldn't get it. So I had to back it up again and get it as soon as they closed that door. And I said, "Oh, freeze it," and I got the picture.
My God. Well,
I told you I'd be paying attention.
well, good on them. I hope Lauren goes back to her girlfriend and wherever it is that they're from, and I hope Roy gets him some from April.
Roy is gonna get some. I lost my damn brand again. Hold on. She did it as a overlay, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna need to move it from the overlays because I lost it. Okay, so all right, so Lauren says that April is upset. She said that she felt like she was kicked in her stomach when Lauren told her that she wasn't going to move. Roy came. Who was the young man? Was that Roy's son and April's son?
Yes, the children that are there are Roy and April's kids because they came to celebrate his birthday.
Well, I just saw her and Lauren in the car together. I didn't see any kids in the car.
Didn't that one come with Roy? He came in with Roy.
Yeah, but when they were driving to California, it was just her and Lauren. It wasn't
They
April.
drove to California?
Well, I saw them in the car. Shit, they were talking about how beautiful it was. I don't know.
Was that when they were going to the Airbnb?
Yes.
Right. So the kids was at Roy, because remember they stayed at Roy house first.
Yeah, but when they were going, did you see the kids in the car with them before they got to Roy's house? Or does Roy already have the kids because he took them back when he left after Mother's Day?
Oh, child, you asking a lot. I don't know.
I'm just trying to remember. I'm trying to figure out when the kid got there.
Don't these children have to be in school?
It depends on when they film this shit. I don't know. So, the Airbnb is nice. They've decorated it. And Roy said that leave it to April to get an Airbnb with a hot tub. And the producer said, why a hot tub? He said, because with April, clothes are optional.
Oh.
So they all get in a hot tub with April, Roy, and Lauren. There was no mention of John. I didn't hear anything but John. So then Roy starts flirting with April. Lauren took that as her cue. She says that she likes this behavior. So she took that as a cue to leave. She said because April and Roy still has some unfinished feelings for each other. April and Roy were talking. He said he would always love her and always be there for her. She said she would always love him and be there and glad he's been there for her, especially during this time. But she
Mhm.
feels they ship have sailed. Roy said, I think our ship just took different directions for a while. We don't.
I
That's
love
what.
Roy. I
Yes,
love
that's what
Roy.
he said. And then April went, well, if I'm going to do this with Roy, then we're going to have to take it slow. But we find out that Roy drove April to get to the courthouse to get her divorce from her other husband. What was it? A week or 2 weeks before they were getting married?
Yeah, because
So
she
she was
forgot
married to someone else.
her first daughter's husband.
Her first daughter's a father. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, her
so
first daughter father. And I think he was also military.
yep. So she's just a hoe. She can't be by her goddamn self.
She doesn't know
That's
how
basically
to.
what it is.
Yeah.
Hi, knitting. She can't be by herself. So he drove her to the courthouse. She was
Mhm.
so busy trying to get things ready for a wedding, the dumb bitch forgot she was still married.
Yep.
So then John proposed to April
Mhm.
5 days after his divorce was final or her divorce from Roy. I can't remember. But
Mhm.
she is a hoe. She's one of these women that just can't be by herself. She's gonna take whatever she can get. Dick up,
Mhm.
she can take a weenie or a punani. She don't care as long as, but she doesn't want to have a lesbian relationship. She likes that intimacy, but she
Mhm.
doesn't want to go any. She doesn't want to take it a step further. You know what I mean?
She's very emotionally needy.
Yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
So, what do you think? You think she and Roy are gonna make things happen again?
Roy and her been fucking for how long now?
Here's my question: Do you think she was? Do you think she cheated on John with Roy? Because we already know that she was not sleeping, but that she and Lauren are life partners,
Here's the
domestic
thing
partners,
though. I think based on what she has said that she doesn't let go any of her
exes.
exes,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that there was an over familiarity with Roy because she needed to keep him close emotionally, which could seep into physically.
Yep, because Roy would come home, as she say,
Mhm.
Roy's coming home. No, bitch. Roy may own that house, but you live there with John and the kids. But when Roy comes home, Roy just makes himself. What man is going, girl, to me?
But she was speaking the truth. Roy was coming home. When it all boils down to it legally, that's Roy's home. It is
Yep.
John's stupid fault that he moved into another man's home.
Well, okay. That's true.
And
That's
then
true.
he let his insecurities get the best of him and let the anger take over because you didn't do the man thing. If you was man enough to take Roy's wife and marry her behind everybody else's back, you was man enough to go and get your own
Own
home so
home.
that she can't
Yep.
say Roy is coming home.
Yep. Now, here's the thing, and Michelle is right. I have a problem with those text messages. Do you think that John actually sent those messages to Lauren?
I think John is a bitter and angry and hurt person.
An alcoholic.
Do I put it past Lauren making up those messages? No. Because Lauren
Why
knows
would
that April
Lauren make
trusts
them up?
her.
Why would Lauren make them up? Don't you think that April could have sent them to Lauren acting like it was John? That's what I was
No.
thinking.
I think Lauren wants April to divorce John, to get back at John.
Ooh,
I
yes.
think Lauren wants April to go back to Roy to further hurt John.
Yep. And then leave John out in the cold while
Right,
she's off
because
with her
she's
new
got
love.
her woman.
Yep.
April's gone back to the man that she should have been with,
Yep.
and John is all alone like how he deserves to be.
Okay. I I got that. I got that.
Roy and Lauren playing the long game, and I wouldn't be too surprised if they in cahoots. Because who was the only person that was down with this domestic partnership? Roy.
Roy. Because Roy knew it wasn't going nowhere because April ain't swinging that way. Got it. Okay. Got it.
And if Lauren is in the house, he could watch. She could watch April because April don't like to be alone, and instead of getting another man in there, Lauren could cock block.
They're in cahoots. Debbie, you make
because
me
she was more than willing to skedaddle out of that hot tub real quick. Once Roy started licking his lips.
Roy's got a, he's got a little.
He's charming.
He's got a little something to him. I give him that. Okay, all right. Oh Lord, Matt, Kenzie, and Chelsea.
I agree with Chelsea. He shouldn't be getting married. I don't think he understands what it is to be in a relationship. I don't think he understands what it is to be an adult. He doesn't respect either of these women. I don't know.
Okay, once a cheater, always a cheater. You are so right. So, Michelle, who do you think sent the messages? Because she's the one, I have problems believing that John sent Lauren. Who do you think sent those text messages to Lauren? That's what I want to know. Do you think Lauren may have had the new girlfriend to send them to show them and whatever? I mean,
Lauren can send them to herself. Get a Google number and name it John and send the text to yourself.
Okay. Well, other people do that. So, okay. Look, okay. And Michelle says she can agree with you on. So here's my take with this. I understand Chelsea doesn't think he's ready for marriage, but then she gives her own selfish reasons why. I think she's jealous he never put a ring on her finger. They were together, 7 years, 4 years, whatever it was. He never put a ring on her finger, never thought about it. She says that he won't be there for her if he gets married. Whenever she needs him, she's going to lose that. So I do believe that he's a big kid. He's not ready for any type of marriage. Kenzie just wants to say, okay, he didn't marry you, but he's marrying me. And she's got a storyboard on how she wants her engagement to look. She's all on TikTok with that ugly ass silver white, whatever it is on her eyes. It does not do anything for you, girl. Please change that up. I'm just trying to, but to me, she's got her selfish reasons why. Not the fact that he's not ready for it, which, did she say that? I think maybe she did. But I think he's a big kid. He wants his cake and eat it too. Now, we see the previews for next week where Kenzie tells him that Chelsea has to go. She wants Chelsea gone. She's not comfortable in her own home. But I don't know. He said he had been thinking about it, and now he feels he's ready. Before he was felt that her family was pressuring him. So what's the difference now? Why do you feel that you're ready now? Why do you think he feels he's ready?
He wants to shut Kenzie up.
Yep.
Give her, by distracting her with the proposal so he could keep Chelsea in the house.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though. I agree with you with the white eyeliner because it does draw attention to her eyes going in different directions.
Yes.
That's the only reason why I noticed it. Secondly, Kenzie is pushing this wedding to rub it in Chelsea's face that she got the proposal and the wedding that she couldn't get because Chelsea knew from the start that Matt was still in a relationship with Chelsea.
Wait a minute.
And Kenzie, that's why she puts up Kenzie. Kenzie
didn't find out he was living with Chelsea still and sleeping in the same bed until Chelsea said it on the show.
Here's the thing. She knew that they was living in the same house She didn't realize that what she found out was new was that they was in the same bed. But
Yep.
she has been dating, putting up the dates, the time stamps of their relationship and making
Yep.
it public, trying to broadcast to everybody that she with him. But she was doing that. It, to me, it was overcompensating because she knew he was still in a so-called relationship, but at least the same domicile as Chelsea, and she was like pissing on her hydrant. She was staking her claim.
I got it. I
She
got
was
it.
staking her claim on somebody else's property.
But why would you buy now? Here's a question. I don't know the answer. Is that Chelsea's home, Kenzie's home, or did she and Matt buy that home together?
Why you always think these people are purchasing? These people are disposable people. That's an Airbnb.
It's well decorated, okay? But my question was because her mother said something. She says, you know, you no, her mother said, well, then the mother could be lying too. The mother said, okay, when are you going to put a ring on it? You already bought a home. So when are you going to put a ring on it? That led me to believe that they
Okay, so they bought the home. Okay.
That's why I was asking the question. I wasn't sure if they bought it together or if they're shacking up in the Airbnb because they're filming or whatever. You know what I mean?
These people are such liars, and they could say whatever they want on these shows. I would
Girl,
personally
we got
not
liars
get.
right here on YouTube. What the fuck?
Oh
We got
Lord.
liars everywhere. Go ahead.
But maybe it's because I'm a bit older, but I would not get into a major purchase like a home with someone I wasn't married to. If I'm living with you, okay, so that's either going to be my home or your home. And if it's your home, I'm going to have my home rented out with a just in case, an escape clause. Even if I'm married, like I have my home now and I have my other home back there.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to get married now, I would have to ensure that my homes cannot be touched, and whatever we have together
It
is okay.
depends on
It's
what
going to be
state you're
separate.
in.
But
Or it
nobody's
depends
moving
on
in
how you
here
write
with
it
me.
up. Yep.
Yeah.
Or how you write it up. Because when my son built his home, his girlfriend, at the time they were dating, she had purchased a home in Cyprus. He built his home in Atascocita. When he got ready to sell the home after they got married, she had to sign because they were married, even though her name is nowhere on that home. And then when they sold her home in Cyprus, he had to sign. That's the state of Texas for you.
No, I would have to have documentation that you ain't got nothing to do with what I have. No man is moving into my home right now. We are going to move into a separate domicile where
Yes.
both of us have a stake in it. But my home is my
that's
home.
what Tim and I did. We actually, see, but we were together 10 years. We were planning on getting married. I kept putting it off, but we purchased together. So, okay. So it's still my, okay. Got it.
If I do something, if I'm not married and I purchase a home together with somebody else, that is an investment. That to
Yep.
me is like not our home. I don't know. I'm just always covering my ass because I've worked hard for everything that I have.
Subs. But
Hi.
so my whole thing is that I keep going back to my same old adage. The way you got them is the way you're going to lose them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether you get married to them or not, after whatever, the way you got that person is the way you're going to lose that person.
Matt is not very
person was
reliable
cheating
though.
to see you, if he was with someone else and cheating and he's with you now, what makes you think he's going to show you any more respect than what he had for that previous relationship?
Didn't he say that him and Chelsea was on a break, but then he met Kenzie?
He said they kept breaking up. He said, yeah, they would break up.
But they
often.
was on a break and he met Kenzie and he decided, well, since I met Kenzie, I might as well like break it up officially. But he never told
He
Chelsea.
never told
And
Chelsea.
then he was with Kenzie long enough so he could secure a place to stay with
Yep,
her and
yep,
moved out.
yep. And Chelsea started seeing pictures of him and Kenzie together.
But they was still sleeping in the same bed when she was seeing them pictures. And then
Yep.
what confirmed it was the star chart when she moved into the guest bedroom. And she was like, we was still together, sleeping in the same bed when they got together.
Hi, Ethel. Long time no see.
Hi.
Hi, Ethel. But yes, so this whole I'm serious. This whole shit with you, me, and my ex this season is actually pissing me. Oh my God, Colleen. What if my husband ever steps out on me? I'm calling Debbie to give me advice. Forget about it.
Oh.
Colleen, you don't have to give me a super chat to make a statement. You know I'm gonna read them anyway. But thank you so much.
Thank you. My advice
No,
would
call
be
Debbie,
get an
call
attorney.
me. Call me. I'll give you good advice. I'm gonna be like Lil Wayne. Call me.
Oh my God.
Or
Yeah,
make it
because
juicy for you.
you've been married, you've been divorced. I haven't. I've just been too chicken
Girl,
shit to accept any proposals
I've been
because
married twice, engaged 4 times,
oh
and
no.
divorced. Yeah, I'm telling you, when it gets, I'm serious. With my last, before I got with Clint, we were together. I kept putting off the wedding. I said, okay, we're gonna get married as soon as before my grandson starts school. Well, my grandson is now in the Air Force Academy. Well, he's now in the Air Force, and I kept putting it off. I said, okay, we'll get married on this date. And when I married my second husband, I went to Houston for my sister's wedding, and he had asked me so many times, and I said no. I said, okay, you pick a date that lands on a Saturday, and we're gonna get married. He picked a date. We ran to the calendar, and that bitch was on a Saturday. My sister goes,
What?
well, I guess you're getting married, huh?
What?
Yes.
How about just saying no when they propose? That's what I did.
Everybody was there, and he had asked me so many times, and my mom, everybody liked him. And I'm serious. The day I got married, it was storming outside. Storming outside. My hair got caught in the zipper of my dress.
Another
They had
omen.
to cut the dress to get the thing. His mother, my mother, the music started. My dad came in the room. He goes, baby, we got to go. I said, And it started again. And I was like, I was just, he said, yeah, baby, it's time to go. I said, oh no. So I get in and I heard his name is Chris. He goes, oh man, she made it in. And they had taken bets if I was getting married. Then when they asked me like 3 times before I said I do. So my friend, she was like, Heidi's not too late. And then my other friend's going, yes. And I'm looking around. I'm just looking around. And so I said, yes. He was like, the chaplain, what he did. I said, yes. He goes, she said yes. The guy was just looking at me. He was like, I was like, but I did it. And then 3 months later, I put him out.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. We were good together for 2 years. We lived together. I just didn't, I don't know, it's something about me and that, I do. And then when he said, yeah. Mm-hmm. 3 months, it was 3 months. 3 months later, it was time for me to go.
Wow.
It took me almost 6 years to convince him to get a damn divorce. He didn't want to get divorced. I talked to him all the time.
No.
Shit, Danielle saw him. We were in Vegas. Danielle knows who I was married to.
Wow.
We talk
No.
all the time. I just didn't want that marriage. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yep, I'm
Uh-uh.
serious. She said, I've been married 3 times, third time's a charm. You know what? And I thought it, but too, I said, maybe right now in where I'm at, maybe I am ready to be married again. But it's just I've gotten to be so I don't have to well, Kayla's here now, but I don't have to cook. I don't have to do shit unless I want to do it. I go where I want to go. I see who I want to see. And first husband tried to control that. Second husband, when I was getting ready for my girls' trip, he goes, "No wife of mine is going to be going up." I said, "Who the hell are you?" I just like, okay, it's time for you to go. You're not going to tell me what I can and cannot do. If I was doing it, we were together for 2 years. Who are you to stop me from doing it now? It didn't
Yeah.
bother you when we were living together for 2 years that I was taking girls' trips. Because what I do in the girls, if I want to cheat, people think you only cheat at night. Girl, you can go cheat. You can go to lunch and be gone for an hour and a half and get you a quickie. It ain't got shit
Mm-hmm.
for you going, like Chantel said. You go to bars. Girl, I can tell you that I'm going to work early and go by and see my baby boo 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 and get a quickie.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing to do with cheat. People cheat at night. People cheat all during the damn day. They leave
Yeah.
work early to go get some.
They
Come
go
on.
on business trips.
Yep. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jezebel. See, Ethel said I never got
Oh,
married till I was 38.
that's
I'm
a
telling
good
you,
age.
but that old cliche about you cheat, no. The freaks come out at night. That don't mean you
Mhm.
cheat at night. The freaks come out at night.
There's more opportunity though. I'll say
But I'm
that.
telling you, but then you go at night, then you got to rush to get home. No, you go to work, you get off early, you leave early, you tell them you got a doctor's appointment or whatever. You be gone all day long, getting you some, hanging out with your boo, going to the beach,
You know
going
where the
to
best place to cheat is?
where?
The gym. Because you could wash the stink off after and
I'm
you still
I'm
get your
joining the gym
workout in.
tomorrow. Look, I'm joining the gym tomorrow. No,
I'm serious. A co-ed gym.
hi, sweet pea.
You say you going to get a workout, your husband or wife be like, okay, you go down and you
But
go
here's my
get your
thing:
workout.
if I have to cheat, I
Mm-hmm.
don't need to be with you. And that has always been the way I when I decided that okay, I don't want to be in my first marriage anymore. I flat out told him,
Mm-hmm.
if I have to cheat, I don't need to be with you. You might as well just put it all out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to cheat. I don't need to cheat. If you're not giving me what I need, or if I'm not giving you what you need, please feel free. Go about your business. I don't want to cheat because when people get hurt, some people get seriously hurt.
Yep.
So I'm serious. Um, I've been stalked. I mean, girl, I got police reports for being stalked when I was living in Clarksville. I, it's just bad. People get hurt, and that's why I said, like I heard something, but I told this before. When a really good friend of mine started cheating, and then had the nerve to actually bring that person to my home when I wasn't there, and then tell me that she had somebody at my house she wanted me to meet. I'm like, who do you have in my house? And my nephew was there doing her son's hair. I'm like, okay, I got home. I was so pissed. And I told her. And when her husband called and asked me, have I met him? And I said, yes. And let me tell you how I met him. I told the truth.
Mm-hmm.
She and I are not the friends that we used to be anymore because she told me my loyalty lied with her. No, you put me in the middle of some bullshit. I'm not going to lie for you.
Yeah.
Your husband asked me a question and I told him.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's it. And I miss her because we had a really, really close relationship. But don't put me in that position. Don't do that. Not at all. Don't do it.
Why would she think that? Why would she presume that you would condone that type of behavior?
And knowing how I felt about her husband.
Wow.
Nope. 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 And she used to date my nephew-in-law way back when. And I told her then, you two are not meant for each other. I said, he's a cheater. You're too jealous. They had a volatile relationship. And I was so
Wow.
happy when they broke apart. So we lasted even after she and my
Mhm.
nephew broke up. When she was in California, she was always coming back and forth to Houston. Then she moved back to Houston because I met her when she was living in Houston. Then she went to California, stayed there. She would come back for visits. And then when she called and told me she was moving back, she was finding a house in Kingwood. I said, great. She was still going to be close. She stayed with me 2 weeks before her house was ready. So, and she brought her new man with her. She brought him with her. And they were together forever, and they got married. And don't do that to me. Don't put me in the middle of that bullshit, because I'm not going to lie for you. So, but I miss her to death. I see her on Facebook. We talk sometimes, but it's not the relationship. Even before I left, it wasn't the relationship that we had, because it just, it came to that point.
Wow.
Yep, it doesn't happen at night. Thank you, Colleen. So anyway, I'm just saying, but this show, it's I don't know. I don't think Chantel and Jennifer. I mean, honestly, do you think Chantel and Jennifer are going to make it?
It doesn't seem like it, but then again, a lot of this storyline seems manufactured by production.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how much of it is real and how much is for the show. I think there are genuine insecurities there.
She is insecure. You can see she's insecure.
But I don't know, like, she really is like 1,000% extra. Like, I couldn't be around Chantel.
I couldn't either. But that's you put yourself in that relationship. You came between a husband and his wife. Now, if Jennifer decided that she wanted to leave Josh, she should have left Josh before she started having a relationship with you.
Yeah.
That's not what happened. She was going for girls' night out, drinking and sleeping with you.
But here's the thing, though. That's the risk you run when you try to convert somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Can somebody drop Debbie's channel in the chat, please? It's called the Commentary Zone.
Yeah, it's the Commentary Zone. Just go on YouTube and what do you do? The search bar, the Commentary Zone, and you should find us. The
Commentary Zone. Somebody's going to drop it, but for
Thank you.
Yeah, for the most part,
But Chantel should know this, because Chantel is the always lesbian, right? When you convert somebody, you will always be insecure, because especially if you're their first, you'll always think that they'll go back.
Well, she did say that Jennifer told her if they didn't work out, she would go back to a man.
Yeah.
I think Jennifer actually realizes the relationship she had with Josh, but she's kind of close to Danielle now. Well, they're really close, but she probably missed that relationship she had with Josh, that laid back, let her do her thing. Now they work together. Is it Jennifer's company or is it Josh and Jennifer's company? Because no, Josh said he works with Jennifer. What kind of company does she have?
Are they in real estate? I felt like it was real estate.
I thank you, Deanna. Is it real estate or are they doing? I don't know, but
I feel like it's real estate.
Okay, he said that he works for Jennifer, and they're home all day working. Danielle is sleeping during the day because she works at night.
She's the nurse.
Yep, and then Chantel goes out the house and she goes to work. And the first day they moved in, she came home and she said, well, when I used to go to the house when it was us, I could make all kind of noise, but they're working.
But weren't they working from home before anyway?
They were working from home before. So my question is, why don't they just make an office? How many bedrooms do they have? Because they got one bedroom downstairs that's empty now. So why don't you just turn that bedroom into an office where you and Josh can work?
Exactly. I mean,
that's what I don't understand.
They making it seem so difficult, but that house is big enough to accommodate it.
6 bedrooms. So you got Danielle moved upstairs because she heard everybody stomping on the stairs. So Why don't you turn that bedroom, but it's an Airbnb, but you can still turn it into an office. But
Yeah.
anyway,
They can
anyway,
push the bed into the corner and get 2 pop-up tables to use as desks.
yep. But I personally can't work sitting in my living room. I can't work sitting at the table. When I'm working from home, there is no TV on. I may listen if somebody's on YouTube, if they're live, I open up another tab and I'll listen to that. But I have no TV on in the living room, no TV on in the bedroom. I'm actually home working.
Mm-hmm.
So so I can't. And then even when I was working at home and I had Kayla, Justin, and they're at the house, they had their area where they did their schooling at, and they know this is grandma's area. She's working, and that's it. And then when school was over with, they know. And then because I was normally off by the time they got out of their last class online anyway. But that's what I had to do when I had them all with me for COVID because they couldn't go back home. They were with me.
Mm.
So anyway, that's all we have tonight.
Yeah. So we did everybody on. That was it for you,
That's
me, and my
everybody.
ex.
That's everybody. Debbie, we got to find a good show that we can sink our teeth into because these are hit and miss right now. And I know everybody's. What is that show? The other one, Abroad, whatever. I don't know. I can't get into it though. I tried. I just tried.
Oh, Love in Paradise. You
Yeah,
don't
I
like it?
tried. I tried.
It's not that good. They've ruined it since they brought it to TLC. When it was on Discovery
Okay.
Plus, it was great.
I can't. I tried.
I watched. Did you watch the first episode of 90 Day Fiance on
Yes.
Sunday?
Yes.
Let me tell you, I was so happy when I realized the
from
Barbadian girl was
Barbados?
a catfish.
Okay.
I texted Jamal instantly. I said, we don't have to watch it anymore. The Barbados person is a catfish.
But Debbie, here's the thing. When you saw those pictures, and when I heard him say that they only talk on Snapchat, that meant those messages disappeared with 3-5 days. They only talk on Snapchat. When he asked her to video chat him one time, she never responded.
Yeah,
but this week, he's going to meet the person. So the person was living in the States. He's going to meet the person that was catfishing him. So I felt bad. I really felt bad for Tyree. His mother had she had a tumor, then she had a stroke. He lost his father when he was 4 years old. He was at a house party. He was M. He's got 2 other brothers. He's got
a
2 sisters, so it's 5 of them. And he's the one that quit his job. He's an insurance claim adjuster, quit his job to take care of his mom. And they're sharing a 1-bedroom apartment in Modesto, California. Now, last week when I covered it, well, this week, Tuesday, someone said a 1-bedroom in Modesto is $2,400. So I'm wondering if he's being paid to be her caregiver and if she's getting any kind of Social Security or Medicaid to supplement that income. Because if it's $2,400, but he's a good cook. I got to call Tyree too. He's a good cook. That salmon and that vegetable melody, girl, I got hungry. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow.
He's probably getting a caretaker benefit. She's probably getting workman's comp plus.
But was she working? Because he said at a time, because they were homeless a few times and they lived in a car. And I'm like, oh my God, this poor
It could
man.
be until the benefits kicked in. Because
No,
it take a while.
After his dad died.
Oh.
Yeah, after his dad died. He said that they've experienced homelessness a few times. And his mother was working to it. But I'm sitting there going, did you not have other family members that can take you in and help you out?
But she had 5-6 kids? That's a lot.
Okay. Do you know what we do when we have a hurricane? You know how many families come together in one place?
Not all families are like that, though. Not all families are like that.
Well, okay. Anyway, look, anyway.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get our stuff, Dina. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. I'll get it, Debbie, because you can't drop it. Hold on, let me. I'll grab it. I thought one of the mods grabbed it. Hold on. Uh, the commentary zone. Got it. I have
Got
it.
it.
I'm dropping it.
Okay.
I have
Thank you,
it.
Heidi. I'm sorry, y'all. I
It's
don't
okay.
come prepared. I just come to drink, which is really bad because I'm
Well,
usually
I'm not
day
having a drink
drinking.
because I actually have to get up early.
What? Don't worry, Heidi. I was day drinking for you today. I have your attitude. Oh my god. That
Oh
I don't know if
God.
that's good or bad.
Day drinking. Oh girl, I wish I could day drink again. I can't. I
See,
can't.
that's
I
part of the
can't.
benefit of working in the hospitality industry for like 30 years. You get paid to day drink. It was good. So,
Hmm.
Dina, we're gonna do a show tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific. We're gonna be doing you, me, and my ex. You'll meet my friend Jamal, and we sit there and we talk about stuff, these stupid shows from a male and a female perspective.
Yep.
Petty, bitter, old female, and logical, intelligent, younger male.
And
And
you
it
may see Jamal around in different chats. So I told somebody because he was in Bombshell's chat, right? He comes in a
thank
lot,
you.
and I saw the Dark Magician. I said, "Now that's." I was talking to Danny. I said, "You do know that's Jamal, right?" She was like, "What?" I said, "Yes, the Dark Magician is Jamal." And girl, I go to his channel and I listen to his little uh uh opinions about these
Mhm.
different creators. I'd be like, okay. Jamal, I bet not catch you doing one on me, okay? I'm just telling you, Jamal.
I'll
The
give you
Dark
a heads
Magician.
up. I'll
Look,
give you
I'm
a
giving
heads
you a
up if I
hands up,
see it.
Jamal, because I'm coming in, Jamal. But no, and he's so methodical and logical with it too. And I'm like,
Hmm.
damn. I said, he's right about that. So he does. He pays attention. He gives observations on different things. And then the day we did the show with Prince William and Meghan Markle, I enjoyed when we got up on panel and did that. We have to do that again. Black Hat, you're
Hmm.
always lost. We have to do that again, Debbie. Hi, Bad Medicine. Yep. That's what I'm telling her.
Hmm.
The Dark Magician. I see him in bombs and he be, and just his comments in the chat. I'm like, he has really studied this because Jamal knows, Debbie, you don't get around. Jamal knows all. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's given up on trying to tell me stuff because I'm just like, well, why are they arguing about something so stupid? And he's like, I know. And I'm like, no, seriously, why are they arguing about something so stupid? There's a lot of other things to watch on YouTube.
Yeah,
Have you
but the
seen
Dark
South
Magician.
Korean street food? And
Um,
he's like, oh my God.
I have a new one that I was told. Oh, wait a minute, before we get out of here, let me
Mhm.
show you. What is it, Kingsington? Have y'all been? Girl, they got human zombies. I mean, Kingsington
Human
Avenue is.
zombies? Why
Hold
are
on,
we
I just want to
watching
show you
that?
this drug that's out there. They're turning these people into damn near zombies.
Oh, this is a pharmaceutical. Oh, okay.
Yes. Hold
Child.
on. It's
Is
Kingsington, Philadelphia.
is
Um,
that the drug that they were taking down here in Florida where they would like eat human flesh?
yes. Let me just show you this.
Oh,
Somebody sent me
yes,
there.
they do walk
Hi,
around
Bad
like zombies.
Medicine. Yes, Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia. Girl, I was sent this link and I've been just all day long, Debbie. I've been like, oh my God. I'm not even going to play it because it's someone's YouTube. But wait a minute. This one is, hold on. I mean, I just want to show you this one part. Skip. Off. Look at this girl. A guy, whatever. This is in Pennsylvania. I just been looking at these, and they have some that's just it's scary. Look at this one. I mean, look,
Oh, I've seen that one.
look at this.
Why would you take something that does that to you?
I don't
My
know,
goodness.
girl. Look, look at this. Is she pregnant? I didn't see that. Look at this. And they walk up and down this street, videotaping these people.
Lord, let her not be pregnant. Let her just be fat. My God.
I couldn't. And I've gone to Pennsylvania so many times. Look at this one. Did you see that one, right? She was leaning so hard, I thought her back was about to break.
Wow.
I'm just like, oh my goodness. Look at these people.
Oh,
Now, this is the news. Hold on. I can play this one. This is the
Tonight with a
news.
Pix 11 News exclusive, a visit by our TV crew to a section of Philadelphia where thousands of people kill over like zombies addicted to a drug that's meant for animals.
Yeah, the street name is Trank, and federal agents told us the drug has already made its way to New York City. It's mixed into fentanyl and the heroin supply. It's eating away at people's skin. Mary Murphy joins us now at the preview of our special report at 10 p.m. Mary.
Hi, Corey and Tam Singh. You know, my colleague John Frazzi and I have been in the news business for 40 years.
Okay, I want to hear you talking.
This.
I just want to see the
people
picture.
on the tranquilizer called xylazine or Trank is infecting their bones. They're now keeled over, as you said, on sidewalks along Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia because they're being heavily sedated by Trank, which is mixed in with highly addictive fentanyl and heroin. Fentanyl may be driving the fatal overdose rates in the United States, but Trank is leading to amputations because the people can't stop using it and it's boring into their muscles and bones.
Next thing you know, you wake up with these big-ass holes all over you, these sores in your legs.
Oh my God.
Wherever. They just pop out of anywhere.
Have the doctors told you that you could lose your leg and that's not enough to get you to stop?
Trying. It's a lot easier said than done.
We would wake up and we'd be completely sick.
Have the doctors or nurses said
Oh
that
my
you could
God.
lose your hands because of the Trank?
Yeah, I mean, there's a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility. A lot of my friends have lost their limbs already.
And it's not enough to get him to stop.
I did, man. I had like a hole in my chin. There was a hole, man.
Oh my
One
goodness.
night, man, and I was like washing my leg, and I could literally put 2 fingers in there.
Trank is in 90% of the drugs that were lab tested in Philadelphia, and it's already here in the city, possibly in 25% of the narcotic supply in New York City. Tonight at 10, we will look at whether the Drug Enforcement Administration has any control over Trank, which is moving across the Northeast to the southern United States and out west. Tamsin and Corey.
Oh my God. So anyway, I was looking at those today. So I am going to cover a story about this woman that was so turned up on meth that she gauged her own eyeballs out. What? Oh, I'm sorry. They were talking about Trank. It's an animal. It's called tetracycline, and it's some kind of tranquilizer used for animals. And now they're using it. Yeah, that's what Devious is. She's over in Philadelphia. Now they're using it to lace drugs with, along with fentanyl and hair. This is crazy. You do that to your body. People have lost limbs. And the doctors have told them, they said, oh, well, try to get into rehab. These people are keeled over. And this is crew. They walk up and down the street and they just film them. It's Kensington. I guess it's Kensington Street in Philadelphia.
Oh my God. Why doesn't the city government just go and gather up all of them and put them into a rehab?
Now I understood, is it New York or is it Chicago? One of these mayors they're proposing a bill to offer people to take in people off the street. What city was that?
That couldn't be my city. I'm not doing that.
Yep, they look like zombies. They look like zombies. I just read this the other day too. And I was like, who is going to take in a homeless person off the street no matter how much they're going to pay you? You don't know what these people are. You have no idea what kind of emotional, you know what I mean? You have all these abandoned warehouses like in Houston, all around Minute Maid. They had all of this. They did, they called it the Green Project. They built all these lofts and stuff downtown right across from Minute Maid Park. You had all these abandoned warehouses. Black Cat's there, he knows. You could have turned those warehouses into shelters for all these people that are living out there on the streets. But you put it, because Minute Maid Park is there, you put in these lofts, and now the lofts that were over there where they play soccer or hockey, whatever it is, a lot of people have left those. A friend of mine used to live in those lofts that are down there. And I'm like, why would you even want to be here? You're right there next to the freeway. Minute Maid Park there. You know, you're parking. Why would you want to be in this park? Because they call it green. They're doing the regenerification and everything else they're doing.
Well, what's wrong with Minute Maid Park? Isn't it nice?
Yeah, but when they built it across the street on 59 over here, it was all like there's Chinatown, one. There's
nice.
a area. Chinatown is what they call it. But the rest of it was like abandoned warehouses and old buildings and stuff. And then you had not too far now, you got Wells Fargo. That's in like this. It looks like where all the trucks and stuff are. But you could have did something with that property. You could have built shelters. You could have built. Then they have the Star of Hope, not too far from there, but it's kind of like in the middle of downtown. So you have a lot of things you could have done for these people. Because I used to volunteer there, and I never wanted to work in the kitchen. I always did the laundry, because they would take like bundles and bundles and just throw in the washing machine. I'm like, wait a minute. They got the big commercial ones. I said, these people's clothes aren't getting clean if you're throwing all of this stuff in here like that. So I would work in a laundry room. I would volunteer twice a month, and I would go. I never want to work in the kitchen. I didn't want to work in the medical part. I didn't want to work in the administrative office. I've always wanted to be in the laundry room. That way I make sure their clothes are clean. I actually bought my own fabric softener and stuff, just to give them a little something.
Well, something nice. Yeah.
Yep. So that's what, so I just said I was going to start finding some place around here to volunteer after I get myself acclimated really well. But I like doing stuff like that. So it just, and people will come get their clothes. I see them, and then, on Saturdays, they go for their medical appointments. They go to the administration office. They help them fill out the paperwork for disability or whatever else they need, and then while they're doing all of that, their laundry is getting done, and they give them like this hospital guard to put on, you know what I mean? They bring their clothes and get them clean. They put them on, so I used to like do, that's what I like to do. I like to make sure their clothes are clean, not throwing just to say you washed them. And no, you're not going to throw 6 big old bundles. No, even though it's commercial, you got to make sure these people's clothes are clean. So anyway,
True.
I'm getting ready to get out of here, Debbie. I've had a good one, but you know what? We gotta find a good show that's gonna make us really. Is Sister Wives coming back? Because I'm ready.
Yes, and they'll be pretending that they're fighting over Truly's custody.
Okay, and she's engaged, and her son isn't happy about that. So
is he happy about anything?
No.
He's such a waste of time.
No. So, but Sister Wives is coming back, so I can't wait for that. I just need to get, and I watched Vanderpump Rules reunion, and it's not all that it's all.
It's too much screaming with young children.
I can't. I just can't. Nobody's making their points. Lala's sitting over there like she's the queen on the throne. She's got advice, but you were sleeping with a married man, sucking his dick for him to buy you that Range Rover. And now you want to talk about how nasty Randall is when you were fucking him when he was with his wife and his family. And then you find out he was cheating on you with someone younger, bitch. Just like I said, however you got him.
But she doesn't even care about that. Isn't she just upset that he doesn't have the money she thought he had?
Yep, exactly.
But haven't they all slept with each other? Why are we so upset with this?
I don't know, but they all slept with each other. No, that is on my list. The Shiny Happy People. I'm gonna watch that.
Oh my God. I watched episode 1. I wasn't expecting, like, it's a takedown of the whole religion and Jim Bob.
Yes. So I'm gonna watch it because I do want to, but I will watch it. And then I wanted to tell you guys, if you want to see a good mini series on Netflix, it's called Fake Profile.
Fake Profile. What's that about?
On Netflix. It's really, really, really good. It's called Fake Profile. I meant to tell you guys that when I came live the other day. But Fake Profile, I think it's 10 episodes. It's great. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to be sitting there going, wait a minute, what? Fake Profile. Check it out. It was another one too. Can't remember the name. But I watched Fake Profile right before I watched The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. So, but that's about it. But Fake Profile. But I'm going to watch The Shiny Happy People. And then I got this thing on Hillsong Church. And I'm trying to figure out how to break it up. I don't know if I'm going to do it as a pre-record because it's a lot of detail. I don't know if I'm going to do it as a pre-record, but I have to do it because it's bugging the hell out of me that I haven't did it yet. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's called Fake. Hi, Cranky Granny. They all have, but I don't think Lala has slept with anybody. I remember James had a crush on her. Who did Lala sleep with besides the old man? She and James Kennedy were real good friends. They never slept together though.
Why do I feel like she got around on this cast though? Or was it that she was always naked?
She was always naked. Oh, but she did the girls. She had a threesome with not Christian, with Tom Sandoval's girlfriend, the one that he just cheated on. She slept with her when it had a little throuple. And was it Christian or was it Stassi? Can't remember, but the girls got it on. Lala got it on with another girl.
Oh, okay.
No, they didn't sleep together. She said that they slept in the same bed, but she said that she thought of him as her little brother.
James don't have enough money for her to sleep with.
James wanted to sleep with her, but she never slept with James.
Oh, she had the cookie?
Yes, she had the cookie. Yes, Ariana. Thank you. Yes. And the other one too. I forgot. She didn't sleep with James though. James don't have no money.
James wanted it, but he was broke.
Yeah, I gotta remember because I know he had a serious crush on her. But thank you.
Unless she gave him a pity.
She could have. Look, she could have. But they were never really together. And then Jax was trying to get at her. Remember, Jax was trying to get at her.
Jax tried to get at everybody.
Then he started calling her whores and stuff because she wouldn't sleep with him. And all of a sudden, she became persona non grata. You know what I mean?
James slept with Lala while he was going out with Rachel and Lala was Randall. Oh, so he was a pity fuck.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that. Yes, you're right. Yep. I thought it was Stassi. I think it was Stassi, Lala. No, Stassi never liked Lala. It was
that Lala. Don't mean she wouldn't let her eat her out though.
It was Lala, Ariana. It was one of them other chicks that that works there sometimes and don't. But they had like a little throuple. Yeah. Because Tom Sandoval said, how do you think I feel? But her and Lala slept together a couple of times. He goes, how do you think I feel when? And then Lala James, not Lala, Lala Sandoval and Ariana had a little thing one time too. So three, Kristen. Was it Kristen? That's who I was thinking. I was thinking it was Kristen for some reason. I was thinking it was Kristen. I don't know why. Jax got with you. Oh God, Jax got with you. Okay.
I believe it.
Remember that guy that Jax was living with before he moved in with the two Toms? They always insinuated that Jax was sleeping with that older man for a place to stay.
I wouldn't put it past him. He an old
For a
hoe.
place to stay. Well, at that time he was younger. Now he's old.
He always been old. He been on Social Security while the rest of these was on SNAP.
Yeah, well, the other man was older than Jax, so but and
Jax got to be in his 50s by now.
He's in his 40s, late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, it was Kristen. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't remember. But that's who Jax was living with. Yes, this older man. But it was Kristen. I couldn't remember what other girl it was. Yeah, but I'm not doing all of that. No. Oh, Sonia Morgan and
Crumpy Lake. Is it
Crappy Lake? Crappy Lake. Like yeah, and Luann have their own little thing coming to Bravo.
I might watch that.
I'm gonna watch that too, so we can see what's good. Because I miss Sonia. I just miss Sonia.
I do too.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch that. And Tom Sandoval, you know who he's trying to look like, right? Tom Selleck. For some reason, he's trying to look like Tom Selleck, and it's not working for him. When Tom Selleck was younger, he's trying to look like him, but it's not working for him at all.
No.
So, okay. But other than that, let's see what else is going on. Wait a minute, Debbie. Before we leave, what do you think about Amanda on 90 Day Fiance? What do you think about Amanda?
All right,
the
which
one
one
who
is
lost
she?
her husband. I'll be right back. Hold on.
That whole scenario where her losing her husband to cancer so quickly, and then within months, she is like, I think she's just trying to replace her husband. I think she needs therapy. I'm not comfortable with TLC exploiting this woman's trauma because she has found herself in a relationship with somebody who's on social media and is an entertainer in a foreign country. And she's only known him for 4 months. They've broken up several times, according to the sister. She's going over to meet him.
She wrote. Hold on, I'm trying to find this statement.
But she going over to meet him for the first time and telling the sister who knows he might propose. What?
Yep. So she wrote a statement, and let me read this to you guys. She wrote a statement because of all the backlash she was getting from this first episode. She said, being part of a TV show, I realized I opened myself up to have everyone judge me and give me their opinions about me and my life, good or bad. Everyone is entitled to their opinion based on the little they've seen of me and we'll see on the show, but just a few things I'd like to share. So I don't think she's going to be on the show that long. My late husband and I were together for 12 years, married 8. He passed away early 2022. Filming took place end of 2022. That's still too fucking soon. Early 2023. So they were still filming when they just started showing, okay? Also, my children knew Razvan as being my friend only, nothing more. Regarding me leaving them to go to Romania, they were perfectly well taken care of and stayed in our home with family so that their regular routine was never interrupted. But you were still fucking gone to see a man that you don't know. Okay, sorry. My children are my world, and I would never do anything to cause them any trauma or pain, but you'll bring a man into the house. Got you. Okay. I was never looking to replace their father or even give them the impression I was romantically involved with someone. Lastly, if my children wanted to carry their father's ashes around with them for 5 years, I let them. Because the daddy gets in a car with them in his
Yeah.
box and stuff. But the whole thing is, you said that your children are your whole world. You are willing to go on a show, uh, bring this man, or even talk about bringing this man over here to be in your children's life. You know nothing about him. Even when he's playing with your kids, he's fucking shirtless. Are you kidding me? Come on now. I'm sorry, Debbie.
I look, everybody's grief process is different. She is correct where we're only seeing a snippet of her life.
Yep, she's right.
Did I feel that the keeping the husband's remains with the kids was like weird? Yes, but that's not my kids. If that's how they feel connected to their father, since they're so young, I say go for it, because my father died when I was 4. I have one memory and it's very vague.
Okay.
Maybe if my mother had done something like that, I might have more of a memory. So I can't fault her for that. If it stops her kids from crying and allows those children to remember their parent in a nice way, something that gives them comfort, I'm not going to say nothing about that. Okay. And that's coming as a person who lost a parent at a very young age and doesn't know how to process grief.
Okay.
I have nothing to say about that. Her going over to wherever the guy is after a year, I know she left those kids with her. I think it was the aunt that showed up at the airport. So I kind of
It was her
deduced that.
sister. It was her sister.
And the auntie too, because I got a
Yes.
feeling that people still had to work. So the two of them was holding down with the kids. Do I think she abandoned her kids? No.
No.
But could I have counted it as a break? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the things that she said to her sister was a little concerning to me, because did it come across that she was trying to bring in a replacement father?
For her husband, yes.
And the guy said on, I think it was the video chat, but he was like, or was it a confessional? He was like, I can be their friend, but I in no way can replace their
two
father.
of them talking. It was the two of them talking on FaceTime.
Right. So I was like, oh, so at least one of them got sense. But I feel she needs therapy, because I do feel in a small way she is looking for a replacement.
See, and that's what our sister said. She goes, you need to give yourself a chance to grieve and to know yourself. She goes, you don't have to go. But okay, she said they've been talking, but this is not a 2-year talking relationship. This is just something
4 months.
4 months, and you're going over there. Other people's been 2 years, 4 years, whatever, but months. And now, but you already done broken up so many times, and you're jealous of him doing these scenes or kissing this or doing whatever. Girl, stop it.
But that's his job, isn't it? Like he's like an actor,
musician, model, whatever.
Right. So that, like, you met him on the TikTok. Wait, it was TikTok?
Doing what he was doing. Yep, on the TikTok.
Right. So, I mean, why do you expect more?
Yeah, and then
or am I wrong?
No, and then she said the filming was in, late 2022, early 2023, but she's wearing shorts. There's no snow. She's in Ohio, wherever she's at. But then she went to Georgia. What did she go to Georgia to see her sister? She was gonna be in Georgia. She was visiting her sister. Even in Georgia,
she was visiting in Ohio, though. Well,
she's from
wherever she was with the sister. She was living with the sister now.
Louisiana, so I can understand she having shorts on then, because it's hot as hell down there. It don't matter when. But when you go to Ohio, why are you wearing shorts and stuff there? It's cold as shit.
But she said filming took place end of
End of 2022, early 2023. We're just in 20. We're in June 2023 now.
Oh yes, it's winter time.
Yep, her husband died beginning of 2022. So you went on TikTok. You started filming. Started. Maybe you just wanted to be on the show, or maybe you're just trying to help him get whatever. But filming started in 2022. Early 2023. So that tells me she's not on there that much, and she's not going to be on there long because it's already June now, and she's already in the can. Know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing. When they do the overseas shoots, I don't think that filming lasts more than 10 days.
Yep.
I really
10
don't.
days? Okay,
10
so
days.
she's from Eunice, Louisiana. God, that's a little small town too. But you went to Ohio. I understand you have shorts on in Louisiana. Trust and believe me, I do. Because we go to Mardi Gras, we're wearing shorts, and it's February. And it's cold everywhere else, but it's hot as hell down there. You go to Ohio, it is freezing. And we had bad weather this year everywhere. Okay, Keller's finished. Yep. So,
well, the timelines. Look, TLC is not good with the timelines because I was bringing this up with Jamal today. I questioned the Lydia Scott storyline on Love in Paradise because there was a Christmas tree in the plaza during one of their scenes. I feel like they was filming this. No, but I feel like they was filming this the same time they was filming Family Chantel. So it's very weird. And then like you see scenes with Nicole's braces on, and then you see them with scenes with Nicole's braces off. It's just very choppy for me.
Their editing is sloppy and disgusting. Okay, so we've been agreeing on that for the longest. Even when they were doing, when they had the two, when they were out there, when I forgot, the one that lived on a farm. First you saw the lasagna, it was eaten. Then the next scene, nobody's cut the lasagna. I'm like, wait a minute, let's roll that footage back.
Oh my god.
Their editing is horrible. But all right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take me a nice hot bath. But me and Danielle had fun. Yep, look at Danny said. She said they're not going to make it. So we covered it on Tuesday. It was fun. And
I hope she gets some sex, though.
I wouldn't want to sex him unless he go get himself tested. I'm sorry.
Just wrap it up twice.
Wrap it with some foil paper and then put a rubber on it. Or wrap it with
get shrink wrap and then 2 rubbers.
Yeah,
make it thick because I think he's long and skinny, so bulk it up. And let her get some. And at least like the trip is worth it if you get irrigated. I was just saying.
Slap it up, rub it up, flip it out.
Look, this is a health PSA, girls and guys. I just hope she gets some, and then she can come back and just like talk about it with somebody.
I think, and to be honest, I think the filming was late during the summer of 2022. I don't think filming started end of 2022. I'm sorry. You're not going to be in Ohio visiting your sister with no coat, no jacket, and you got shorts and stuff. I don't believe it. So I think she's lying about the timeline. I think her husband did die early 2022. I think, and she said 4 months. Let's say they started filming in the summer. They started filming in the summer.
But you know what? The cheap flights to Europe start in September. So maybe they did like some B-roll of her, like getting to know you scenes during the summer. And then they got her a cheap flight in September and sent her out.
Yeah.
Because you know TLC always go during off season. TLC and Bravo.
I think her timeline is just off, and it was bugging me. I'm like, wait a minute. And then when I read her statement. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Something doesn't smell right here. Look, it just don't smell right.
Who would go away during the baby's first Christmas without daddy?
Thank you.
Ooh,
It's earlier than that. She's lying. She's lying about when they feel. So
she should have just kept her mouth shut.
Yep. So I'm going to pay attention because they're taking her to the airport. Is she flying out of Louisiana or is she flying out of Ohio? I can't.
She got to be flying out of Ohio because that's where she left the kids.
Okay, but she said the kids stayed at her home. Family members stayed at her home with her kids so they wouldn't disrupt their routine. But the kids were in the car.
She's with the sister.
Thank you. She was with the sister. When did she leave to go back to Louisiana? See, I got to go back and look. That's what she said in her statement. The kids were in their home so they wouldn't disrupt their routine. That's what she said in her statement that I read.
But on the show, she's living with the sister.
No, she went to visit her sister in Ohio. She lives in Eunice, Louisiana.
So confused. Yeah, but I thought she was like living there because of the death of the husband. She needed like the support of the sister.
She was visiting her sister.
This is so confusing.
Yep. She's visiting the sister. She's from Eunice, Louisiana.
On the show, she said,
I'm here. She said, I'm here visiting my sister. That's what she said. But in her statement, she said family members were at her home, the kids' home, so they wouldn't disrupt their routine.
Oh, look at what Michelle said. She said a year ago, her husband got sick. 8 months later, he was diagnosed with cancer. 15 days later, he died. And she's been dating the guy 4 months. The math ain't mathing.
It ain't mathing. Hold on. I wrote notes when she said it. Hold on. The math ain't mathing. Hold on. Let me get to Amanda. I wrote notes on her. I did. I wrote notes on her for a reason. The math ain't mathing. Hold on. Amanda. Where's Amanda? Amanda. Okay. She said that so she said married 8 years. She said that husband died, 2 kids. They were best friend 8 months going into stage 4. He was diagnosed. He had ambulatory cancer throughout his body. 3 days later, he was diagnosed. He was in a hospital 3 days later, 10 days after his diagnosis, he died.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Her math is not mathing, but yet she wants to go to Bucharest, Romania. She's 31. This Razvan is 26, and she's hoping he proposed.
And that's why I feel she needs to speak with somebody. Because I think she's just been running on fumes since
Michelle, you're
her
right.
husband's
8
death.
months. Because I wrote it down. 8 months. And when he was going into stage 4, ambulatory cancer, and it went throughout his body. Wasn't feeling well. 3 days later, he went to the hospital. She was in the hospital watching the life leave his eyes. And 10 days after going in the hospital after his diagnosis, he was dead. Her timing
Did she
is
have
off.
any therapy at all?
Yeah, TikTok. Her therapy was TikTok.
Okay, y'all. Okay.
That's the story that I am watching right there. Her math, thank you, Michelle. Her math ain't mathing at all. At all. Her statement clearly says, let me just say it again. Her statement clearly states, hold on. Let me get back to this damn statement because I took a picture of it in case I couldn't find it again. She said, regarding me leaving them to go to Romania, They were perfectly well taken care of and stayed in our home with family so that their regular routine was not interrupted. So, question again: did she fly out of Louis B. Armstrong, out of New Orleans? Did she fly to Baton Rouge? Did she fly out of Ohio? Because I'm going to pay attention when I didn't pay attention when they dropped it to the airport. I think that's this. I'm going to go back and look again because I know they were dropping off at the airport. I think that's this episode. I'm going to pay attention what she has on. If she has on coat and all this other shit, she is not in New Orleans at all. It was hot as shit down there.
But I cannot believe she would leave her children for their first Christmas after their dad passed.
I don't think she was gone for Christmas. Just like you said, maybe she flew out in September. And they're cutting it together. You know what I mean? They're slicing it together. Maybe she did go out in September. She was going to be gone 3 weeks. She's not going to leave those kids for Christmas. If she did, I would really have to look at her. I'll be side-eyeing that heifer really hard. I don't care who you leave them with. You're not there. They've already lost their father. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm thinking,
when she's in the statement, when did she say filming took place? Her husband died at the beginning of 2022.
Her husband passed early 2022. Filming took place end of 22, early 2023. Bullshit. I call bullshit. End of 2022 is December. And then if she went for 3 weeks, she was home for Christmas, but we didn't see no Christmas tree. We didn't see nothing at her sister's house to show that it was Christmas time. Did we? No. Did we see any Christmas lights when they were going to the park? They went to the park sitting in the grass. They didn't have on no coats. They're slicing this together.
She should have stayed quiet. She should have stayed quiet because I wasn't judging her on anything that she did with her kids. I really wasn't. My biggest concern was I felt she needed to talk with someone professionally to help her process her grief because I think she was just too busy taking care of everyone else except herself.
Now, my thing is, and do you remember her sitting in the park with the kids and the grass is all green? Do we remember them putting the blanket on the ground? Her and the kids.
Oh, yes. I do remember the scene with the blanket. Yes.
At the park. No coat. They're out there.
No one's sitting on cold ground during the winter.
The grass was green as shit.
Yeah.
It was winter.
You can't sit on a lawn in the winter.
Not in Ohio. Louisiana.
Because that earth be real cold.
Yep. Louisiana. Yes. So I think they're doing a really bad job of editing this as well. I think they did these shots maybe during the summer, but I don't believe that she would leave. Well, I'm hoping she wouldn't leave her kids at Christmas, the first Christmas without their father.
Yeah. And he is an actor. She's probably doing him a favor.
Yep. So that's my feels on it. So there's a lot. And after Danielle and I did it, and I was thinking to myself, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, and then when I read that statement, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Nope.
Yeah, Danielle, I agree. She definitely needs to heal. But I was thinking she wants an Instafam, and that's never a good idea, especially after the kids have suffered such a big loss. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And that's why I feel like when she said that one statement to her sister when they was, where were they going to get mani-pedis or something?
Yeah.
And, maybe I'll come back engaged. I was like, wait, what?
They were sitting in the living room. I don't know if they
was in the living room?
Yeah, they were sitting at her sister's living room when she.
But the sister's doing her. The sister's doing her due diligence. She asking all the questions that I had. And I think she's a little shocked at the responses, just like how I was. But the sister is treading very carefully because she's not a professional, one. And I think she's kind of taken aback by these responses. This is kind of like, yeah, TLC, you real irresponsible for doing this.
Yep. And on another note, yesterday was my husband's birthday.
Which one?
Prince.
Oh, your real husband.
Yep, it was my real husband's birthday, His Royal Highness, and yeah, I just had a Prince night last night. I had a Prince night. I did. And I woke up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and well loved. I think I played Scandalous about 20 times. I was like, what? Marvelous. Baby, can't you see? Yes, okay. And Do Me Baby. Yes, I had to take out my frustrations.
Oh my God. I've gone off on a tangent, but never mind. Sis is on the same boat. We're all yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. His Royal Highness birthday was yesterday. June 7th, baby. June 7th. He died on April 21st. Let me just stop thinking about these dates. Stop thinking about these dates. So let me see. Prince died April 21st. My friend's son got shot. Drive-by shooting, wrong car, April 22nd. Wait a minute. Did Prince get Prince died? No, 21st. And then her son was killed the day after. And then she suffered an aneurysm. They didn't think she was going to make it like almost a year later. And I remember I was calling her and her daughter, and I wasn't getting a response. And then her daughter called. And she says, my mom had to have emergency surgery on her brain, her aneurysm. I'm like, oh my God. And they shaved off all her head, and now she wears this little cute afro. It's cute. But she has gone through a lot. Her only son. So, and then she wrote this book, Interrupt the Silence, and she has this podcast. So, but yeah, she does a lot of work with a lot of different organizations. So he was killed, and she did a play about it. And the woman that was going to do her part got sick and couldn't do it. And she did that role. And when I watched it, and I was like, oh my God, I said, oh my God, B, I just couldn't believe you did this. She goes, Heidi, it just took me back to that day. I didn't need the lines because I remembered everything. Wow. Yep, she got a call from her sister, and she said the phone was ringing. She goes, her son, she had told her son early, she was like, have my car back here by a certain time. And she said she just went to sleep. So and when I saw it on Facebook, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just talked to her 2 weeks ago. But when we had Harvey in Houston, she was coming from Belize. She had went to Belize with a couple of her friends. They took her after her surgery and everything. The doctor okayed her to travel. And she called me. She goes, are you okay? I said, yes. She goes, I've been watching this weather. She goes, I'm coming in. We're flying back from Belize. I'm coming into Houston. I'm going to be with you for a few. And then she said, and then I'll fly out and I'll go back to Massachusetts. And I'm like, okay. So she told me she came in. When she came in, we went to this missionary. We helped box up because she went to her sorority sisters. They were doing this food thing. We went and we bagged up groceries. We got everything set up. I mean, so she had me out there doing that. And she just looked at the devastation. She goes, I was so worried about you. I said, I can tell, but I'm worried about you. I said, you could. She goes, nope. I told them. She goes, y'all fly on. I'm going into Houston. I'm going to see my girl. And she flew in to see me. Yeah. And I got all our pictures. We just laughed too. So I met her when I was in Maryland, and she was at Howard University. I taught her how to drive a stick.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were sitting at a light, right? And we were sitting there, and the song was on. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let them on. And she was sitting at this light, And I'm sitting there going, okay, ease up off the clutch, put the foot on the gas. And we got stalled and people started blowing. She was like, no, you drive. I said, no, we're not moving. You've been singing the roof is on fire. Your ass gonna get to that next light. We sat there like 4 times, girl, before she got. I was refused to do it. I said, nope, you're gonna get this car started. So
why didn't you take her to an empty lot?
No, She needs to learn how to drive on the street. And I told her, put it in neutral.
Until you could balance the clutch and the gas. You got it.
Girl, I teach you how to drive all the time. She got it. I told her to drive a stick. So, but no. So I just talked to her a couple of weeks back, and we were laughing and talking. But I missed her son's anniversary this year, and with everything that was going on. So she sent me a message. She goes, "Hey, I haven't heard from you," and I looked at the date, and I went, "Oh shit." I missed her son's anniversary. I missed the anniversary of my niece's suicide. I forgot to call my ex-sister-in-law. So I called her and let her know what was going on with me. And a lot of things just escaped me this year. So, but I'm getting back on track. But yeah, she called because she knows I'm going to send her a card. I'm going to call her. I'm going to sit there and talk to her. She goes, "Hey, I haven't heard from you." And she's heard from everybody but me. So, but I just talked to her and I just laughed and talked with her and stuff. So she told me, she goes, "Why didn't you tell me you were getting ready to go to Vegas again?" I said, "Girl, I forgot." She goes, "Well, let me see what I can do." I said, "Let me know what you're going to do." I said, she goes, "I might be able to make it." She goes, "Let me see. I have to rearrange some stuff." She goes, "But I'll let you know." So I'm like, "Okay, if not this trip, then I catch you on the next one." She goes, "No, you've been promising to come to Mass." I said, "I'm coming." She goes, "You ain't been here in about 30 years." I said, "Yep." Because she always comes see me. Shit, she always comes see me. So yeah, so I'm gonna get there. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and Debbie. But Debbie, if you're not, let me see. Michael Jackson took over in June. Yep, he did. Yep, he did. But so Debbie, Danielle and I are going to cover Monday night, 90 days this week, because Thursday I'm going to have to let you know. I should be good to do Thursday with you, but I have meetings all next week. But we're going to cover Monday night. So if you want to come up and we can have this discussion, I'm going to do it around 5:30, which is 8:30 your time.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to try to I'm going to put on my reminder in my alarms.
But yeah, so that means don't forget, guys, please watch 90 Days, especially this Amanda segment. And there's 2 other people we haven't met yet that we're going to see, I guess, in this new episode coming up Sunday. So I will talk to you later. Debbie, I love you. Bye, Danielle. Bye, guys. Bye, Susan. Thank everybody for being in here. Thank you. And excuse me, Colleen with the K. Thank you for the super chat. Guys, please hit the like button on the way out, or if you haven't, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye.